What is up, guys? We are back for episode 2. We're starting right where we left off. I haven't even logged in, so this should pretty much pick up right where the last video stopped. So, for today's episode, we're going to do a couple of things. We are going to clear out the insides of this island, make sure we get all of the coal generators that are down there. We're going to cut all these trees down, and we are going to start our first farm. So we're going to start a pumpkin farm and a potato farm. So let's go ahead and come down in here first. I think I left a little bit of coal for us to still pick up from the last time I was on here. Yes, I did. Alright. So let's go ahead and pick up these coal generators that are here. Let's see, got 6, alright. Alright, I don't think there are any cobblestone generators down here, if I remember correctly. We've got a couple more coal over here. I'll grab both of these real quick. There's 1 and 2. Alright, we got all 8 here. Oh, there's one more down here. Okay. Well, there's a couple more down here. So when you first start off on Cubecraft Skyblock, the coal generators are going to be one of the better sources of experience, or really the only source of experience outside of killing cows. So it's good to pick these up so we can start getting some coal going, and also start getting some experience and getting some money. We can technically sell coal if we want to, although it's not the most lucrative thing to do. You can do it. Alright. So we got 17 so far. There's probably a couple more somewhere in here, or maybe on the outskirts. So once you unlock this island, I guess it's a good thing to look at this. You got the chance for 17 coal generators. That's certainly enough to get us started. And what I'm going to do real quick is block this off just so I can't actually fall into the void on accident. And then let's just build a little stair-steppy down here. Alright. Got our coal generator. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pause it real quick, and I'm going to clear off this island and just get us a good spot to branch out a little bit and start our first couple farms. So I'll do that real quick, and then we'll jump back into it. Alright, so let's go ahead and recap what I did. So I cut down all the trees, I picked up all the potatoes, all the pumpkins, and I actually cleared the first layer of dirt and the second layer of dirt that are on this island when it spawns. And the reason for that is you get, I guess I already had probably a little bit of dirt in my inventory, but you get a couple stacks of dirt by doing this, and it's just a quick and easy way to get dirt in the beginning without the need to buy it. So I also moved the shop, and so just so you guys know, there's a quest to pick up a shop and move it, which I forgot about and accidentally completed, but you can see here, portable goods. If you do that, you'll get some experience bottles, some stone, and some coins, so not a bad reward, especially for a pretty easy quest. So if we take a look at our quests, again, as our main means of progression, we've got to do pumpkins, potatoes, and okay, we'll go visit the hub in a minute, and we've got to kill some cows and cook some steaks. So we're going to work on these quests next, and before we do that, I wanted to show you one thing, just to clear up any concern, any questions, and that is how spawners work on Cubecraft Skyblock server. So when we right-click a spawner, we'll see what type it is, the level, and then how much experience we get from each of the mobs that we kill from it. So you do have the ability to provide the spawner, in this case cows, with coins and leather to upgrade it. Now you might think that if you upgrade it, maybe you'll get more drops from the cows or something like that. That's not actually the case. Really the only reason to upgrade spawners is to get significantly more experience from whatever comes from them, but that also comes with the fact that the mobs that spawn are harder to kill. So right now it's a level 1 spawner, it just spawns level 1 cows. As you progress the spawner, the cows will increase in level, and their health also increases, so it's a lot harder to kill them. So you get more experience, but it's harder to kill them. So I would not recommend upgrading the spawner for now. We're going to actually put it to some use in a little bit to make money. But the other thing that sometimes is always a question on any server, right, is can I pick up the spawner? Do I need Silk Touch? Is there anything special about that? And on Cubecraft, the answer is no. You can actually just use any old tool. In this case, I used my pick, and you can see right here I've got the cow spawner in my inventory. And each spawner is going to spawn up to 3 mobs. It won't always spawn 3 of them at the same time. It might spawn 1 and then go through another cycle and spawn 2. But once it spawned 3 of them, you notice there weren't any more cows that were spawning. That's the cap of the spawners. So let's go ahead and complete our next quest. Let's go and visit the hub. So you can come into your menu here and you can go visit the hub. There we go, we got the quest. Done. So there's going to be a number of things we can do in the hub. We'll overview those real quickly. The optimizer is somebody we can't really use for a while. It allows you to boost your ore gens, your crop speed growth, and your tree growth. Not that useful for the time being. The enchanter, we'll definitely start using the enchanter here in a little bit. So we're going to enchant your tools from the beginning. You can view your quests here if you want to. It's the same thing you get in your actual Skyblock menu. You can buy items here as well. Again, there's nothing you can't buy on your island that you can buy here. It's just another place to buy and sell stuff if you really want to. And then over here we can repair our tools. So that's really what's available to us from that part. And then as we get further in, we're going to be able to unlock the nether, and that just unlocks a whole bunch of other stuff for us as we go. So when you want to go back to your island, you just run over here to the portal, and it's going to pop you out right where you left on your island. So let's go ahead and look at our quest menu to see if anything new was added. No. Alright, so we have our pumpkin quest, potatoes, and beef. So what we're going to do is we're going to take another quick break. I'm going to just get some cobblestone from the generators over there, and we will build out our first potato farm and our first pumpkin farm, and then I'll come back and show you guys what I built and how we can add on to it and all that good stuff. So we'll be back in just a minute and go through those. So we've got our farm started here, and I figured I'd walk through what I did here before I go ahead and plant everything. So I've got the start of what's going to be our potato farm here on the left side of the island, and all it is a 9x9 square of dirt that's tilled. There's some more on the sides just so I don't fall off, or hopefully I don't fall off, with the center being water. So this works the same way it does in regular Minecraft, where you can go, basically 4 blocks in any direction from the water and plant your stuff. So let's go ahead and get the potatoes going here. You'll see it's glitched out a little bit because I'm hungry. It's going to try to eat the potato. So I'll just do that. There we go. Alright, so we'll plant everything that we've got, because it's a little bit laggy. So you can see here, potatoes take about 2 minutes to grow, so we'll let those do their thing. And then over here, I've got the start of the pumpkin farm, so it's a super simple design. There's nothing crazy about it, just having water down the middle, 2 rows of dirt, 1 to plant all the pumpkin seeds, and then the other for the pumpkins to actually grow on. So these take a little bit longer. The stems take 10 minutes to grow. Now there's a couple things to know about this in Cubecraft. Light levels don't really matter. It's light now, obviously. I put the torches here just so it looks a little bit nicer. But the light levels don't matter. You can still have all the stuff grow without it. So you can see here our potatoes are starting to go. We'll let these, see, a couple of these are glitched. That one's okay. What about this one? Yeah. Okay. So while we're doing that, what I'm going to do as well is I'll just go ahead and place our cow spawner down so we can keep these guys going. And kill a few of these. Got a furnace here with some of our coal in it. Let's see, there it is. Okay. So we'll put that in there because we need some steaks along with killing the cows. Let's just double check how many we need here. So we need to kill 30 cows and cook 10 steaks. Okay, so way more cow killing than steaks. So we'll let that do its thing. So you can see here the potatoes do grow pretty quick. That one's glitched out. Okay. Alright, so I now have like a stack and a half. Let's just go ahead and plant these. Not sure why it's so glitchy. It's usually not that bad. Must be lagging a little bit more tonight than normal. That's okay. So you can see it doesn't take long for us to be able to fill this in. I think we're actually going to have enough. Outside of any that I might have messed up and glitched. Just double check here. Okay. We'll let those grow, kill some more cows. So the beef's probably going to be your main source of food up until you get pigs, which isn't for quite a while. It's not really worth cooking potatoes and trying to eat them. There will be some quests to cook enough potatoes, so that's all well and fine. But if we look here, let's just see if we've got enough. So we've got enough beef for that quest. So just take a quick look at this. So leather sells for 5 coins each, so not terrible. And then the steaks sell for 15 each. So this is going to be one of our primary sources of money once we get going here in a minute. Let's just kill a couple more cows. We should be getting close on the potatoes as well. Oh, we just have to bake 15 of them. That's easy enough. And so we'll also get a look real quick here at, you know, if we have, so we have no potatoes in our inventory. I need to clean this up, this is kind of a mess. We've got no potatoes in our inventory, and outside of a few glitched ones, which is kind of annoying. Let's see how much money a full harvest of this thing gets us. Yeah, it's weird. Usually that doesn't happen. Alright, let's go ahead and get all these guys going. Oh, not all of them are done. Let's try not to lose them off the edge here. Alright, so you saw there were maybe like 5 or 6 squares missing. And we've got just over 3 stacks. So if we go here, let me just go a little bit slower. Yeah, it's super weird. The lag is real tonight. Alright, so we're going to have a few misses. That's alright. But, you know, we're left with almost 2 stacks of potatoes off of one little 9x9 square, right? So if we go and try to sell these, and just look at our potatoes, if we sell everything, it's almost 1,000 coins, right? So 1,000 coins per harvest, basically, in profit, right? Because you got to plant some of what you've got back, but that's not bad. So I'm gonna go ahead and sell those for the time being. I shouldn't have done that. I need like 2 more. Alright, we'll kill a couple more cows here. While we wait. So we need a few more of those. I believe killing them, or if you happen to actually punch one of these guys off the edge, I believe that counts as a kill. As long as you hit it. Let's see. We're at 19. Yeah, 20. So you can't actually get mob kills for punching them off the ledge. In this case, we actually can use the leather and the stake, so it's not the best use of, or it's not the best method to use here. Let's see how much more time. About 40 seconds left on those. So one of the things we're going to spend money on first to buy is some generators for more cobblestone and some dirt. Dirt is quite nice. So you can buy a stack of dirt for, what, 6,400 coins? So it takes a bit of coins, but, you know, basically 6 potato harvests every time you do that will get you just about your money back. I guess it's going to be a little bit more than that because you need more than a stack to get the 9x9. But, alright, so let's do this. Let's get our couple more potatoes here. Get those cooking. Alright, so you can see every once in a while the spawners do spawn tough mobs, which just are higher level and have more experience. And also, they're just harder to kill. So we'll get 2 more kills here, get our potatoes, and then we'll pause it, let some stuff grow, and then we'll come back and wrap things up for this episode. So we need 1 more cow. There he is. Alright. So we got that quest done, and we unlocked another one. So, no rewards, but we got leather workers, so we need to craft just a bunch of leather armor, which is easy enough. Let's get our potato quest done here as well. And so we just need to harvest even more potatoes. It's just significantly more. Alright, let's go ahead and craft some armor real quick. Just get that quest done. Should have enough. So that's one of the cool things too, and that doesn't always work out to be this way, but a lot of the times by doing one quest on Cubecraft you get at least part of the way towards another quest being done. So in that case, you know, I didn't have to wait to kill more cows to get leather. So in some cases, you know, it's pretty nice. And then, alright, generating coal. So we gotta generate a whole bunch of coal. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna let the pumpkins grow, and I'll get a little platform going for our coal, and we'll come back, talk about a couple more things, and then we'll wrap up this episode, guys. So we'll be right back. The coal farm is good to go. So I just built this little area over here. It's not super fancy. It's not a whole lot to it. I just built a box around the coal generators. I've seen some people put their coal generators on the floor, like on a box that covers the floor. I don't like that. I think it's kind of annoying. I like putting them upright. You can go a 2x2, or I mean 2 tall or 3 tall, depending on what you prefer. I don't have that many, right? Only had 17 to start with. But the one thing you do want to do is give yourself enough space, which is why I kind of have a couple of blocks around this, so that, you know, when the XP goes flying and sometimes the coal goes flying too, you're less likely to lose any of it. And it just kind of helps with that overall. So we'd give this a harvest, and then I also bought another cobblestone generator here because it was just taking me forever with 3 of them. So to show you guys how that works real quick, you just go to the shop, and instead of hitting quests, you'll go to buy items, then you can pick from what you want to buy. We'll go here, so we can buy 1 cobblestone generator. They're only 1,000 coins a piece, so they're not that bad. And when you buy it, the game plays a fun little noise for you. You get your generator, and you can pop it down. So the coal, as you remember, takes, I think, like 45 seconds, something like that. We can go ahead and give our pumpkins a harvest as well. Remember, if you are doing this using the axe is by far the best way to go. It's just super fast. So one other thing I wanted to call out was, as you remember, the stems took 10 minutes to grow, but the pumpkins themselves only take 2 minutes to grow after the stems are fully matured. So after I cut all these, they'll all grow back within 2 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and get us right to the edge of the 2 quests here being completed, so Pumpkin Slayer and generating the coal, and then we'll come back and wrap up the episode. So we're 1 pumpkin away and 1 coal away. Let's go ahead and finish these quests up real quick. Alright, Pumpkin Slayer is done, and get the coal one done next. Alright, got 1 new quest here. Let's see, do we have any rewards? No, so light it up. So we just gotta craft a bunch of torches. Alright, well, I think it's gonna end it for this episode, guys. I don't want to make it too long. So what I'll do is we'll come back on the next episode and we will build up our farms a bit more. We'll build a tree farm, or at least get a little one going, and then we're gonna build our first cow dropper, which is going to be our first AFK source of income. So if you want to figure out how you can, leave your computer or your device for 30 minutes, an hour at a time, and just start getting some easy money right at the pretty much the very beginning. We haven't played for more than an hour here on Cubecraft. Stick around and come back for the next episode, episode 3. We'll dig into all that stuff. So thank you guys if you've made it this far. I really appreciate you sticking with me, and hopefully you learn some things and learn some just ways in which you can start progressing your island from the very beginning. If you like this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed already, which I know a lot of you are not that watch my videos, that would be super cool if you subbed. We're almost to, I think, 500 subs as of today's video, or it's like in the 450s, 460s, which is just crazy. So again, thank you guys for all the support, and I'll see you in the next episode.